All right, you better keep your eyes open because a gator was just spotted in his natural habitat, working down in the basement on another guitar. Welcome back, everybody. This is The Gator Show, and if you haven't figured it out yet, I am the Gator. This is the second episode, the final episode of the building of the Golden Uke. A very good friend of mine has a young daughter, and she requested a ukulele for Christmas. Well, this is the story of that request. All right, I'm very happy with the way that this came out. Now, I did get exactly what I wanted, was a little proud, but I'm a little too proud, which means it's going to mean more sanding time. And nobody likes to sand, so next time I'll practice a few more times with a few more practice cuts and see if I can't get it even closer and then save myself some time. In the meantime, it's back to sanding. Here we go. All right, I spent about the last hour and a half sanding. And I have to say, there's still a little bit more that needs to be done, but I've got to do more overall sanding throughout the project, especially after I put the back on, which I was just working on. Right now, I'm going to give it a quick clean with some naphtha, just so I can get a better idea of what the seam looks like. But so far, I'm really happy. Yeah, so far I'm very, very happy. The seam is nice and tight. I've still got just a shave of sanding to do, but oh my goodness, this is just feeling fantastic. And now it's time to get the top on. So I'm going to let that naphtha dry for about 15-20 minutes, and then we are going to mount this onto here. Now this gets to be a little bit more fun. This is a concave back, so the braces have given it a little bit of bow, and that makes that more difficult to make sure that you get it clamped down tight everywhere. And that was one of the problems I had with the last kit that I did. I didn't account for the body flex or the back flex, and I used their rubber bands, and I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I think I'm going to do a bunch of clamping. I think that I'll be able to get more and even pressure everywhere that I need to get it, so that it'll glue better, because this one's got to look great. They all got to look great, but they got to look great. So there we go. It's time now to stain the ukulele. I have sanded the body down to 320 grit. Again, taking great care not to sand into the laminate anywhere on this. Now I've gone and I've taped off the area where the neck goes and the area where the bridge is going to go, because I've got a glue there and I don't want any of the finish on there to do that. So I've done a quick test, second test right here, to make sure that I'm getting the color that I want. Again, it's kind of just put it in there and try it until you get what you want. So that's what I've done. We're going to move this out of the way. And really that's it. We're just now ready to go ahead and slap some stain on. I'm going to do that side last. Now I had cleaned the body a couple of hours ago with naphtha. It's cleaning solvent. Oh wow, that is actually coming out really nice. I was a little worried that on the mahogany that the gold wouldn't come out too well. But it seems to be coming out just fine. All right, that's coat number one. The grain is starting to raise a little bit because of the water. This is a water-based stain. So once I let it dry, then I'm going ahead and just lightly sand that down, take that top grain that's been raised up by the water, everything, smooth it back down again, and then I'm going to move on to the next coat. But I'll tell you what, it is definitely looking good, looking gold. All right, later, Gator. I barely made the deadline getting it delivered on Christmas Eve for Christmas. But that means this was the last video that I shot, and I don't have any final assembly pictures. But I think I did okay.
A friend of mine made this for you for Christmas.
For Christmas?
Mm-hmm. Look.
A violin!
I know it's a ukulele.
Ukulele?
Yes. What do you say?
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome.